So this right here, sorry to go straight into the dark topic, but it's sort of, I like to roll off when we talk about things. Depression and suicide. Not saying that that is what the person does. This is something I can see often in specifically kind and empathetic circles of content creation where viewers feel heard and cared for by the streamer. The streamer might often talk about their own struggles with depression or personal emotions freely on the stream, and that's great, your stream, and you do what personally, you do for your content. But during a stream, I have had those kind of messages sent to me saying, like, if you don't stream, I'm depressed. And it's like, well, that's not fair to put on me. That's not fair to put on anyone. Or if you say, your streams are the only reason that I'm alive, it's like, okay, well, even if it is true, please understand that we are entertainers first and foremost. We are in no way, shape, or form any kind of therapist or psychiatrist or can recommend you taking medication. And it's very frustrating when someone writes a suicidal or depressing message and you think, if I don't reply to this, will that make them worse and do something? If I do reply to this, will it kill the mood of my current stream's vibe of, talking about something happy? And the thing is, you don't know what that streamer's day was like. That could have been a very bad day for that streamer or that YouTuber or VTuber or whatever they're doing. And their getaway is streaming. If you are having a tough time, I know it sounds so typical, like, oh, they're just saying it again and again, seek professional help. And it is hard to talk to someone professionally. It definitely is. It's very overwhelming to sit there and be like, oh, I go to therapy, because people get judged for that, and I can understand that. And then maybe ask, like, a question, like, not necessarily, like, bring up, like, hey, I'm depressed. Be like, hey, I was wondering, like, what do you do in, like, your life situations if you ever feel down? And that's not a negative way of being like, I'm sad. It's more like she can give you her advice on what she does, and maybe that could relay back to you, But to sit there and blatantly trauma dump is just, it's not okay. We get that, content creators, VTubers, we get it often, and it's hard on us mentally, because then we think about it, even if we end stream, that's something that we think about, especially when it is unfortunately tied to a donation, because like that's how we that's how we get paid, is through the support. And when a support is tied to something with such a negative aspect, you tend to think about it for an hour, a couple of days, who knows, and then it can just affect your mentality for a while.